Welcome, Riddell Sports. I am Dan, and I'm going to talk about what we're looking out for tonight in the world of sports. Just wanted to give a shout out to Team Italy. Thankfully, they beat Mexico, so the U.S. advances to the knockout round of the WBC. That game is on Friday, so we'll talk about that in the preview tomorrow. But Italy looks... If you showed me on paper all the teams before the tournament started, I wouldn't be like, Italy's going to be 4-0. Like, that just wouldn't pop into my head. But congrats to Italy for sweeping the pool round and beating Mexico. So one of the games I talked about last time was a very important game, Predators and Kraken. Now, the Predators kept pace. They ended up winning. It was a very rough first period. Trailed 2-0 and then took over the game with 3 goals in the third, and the one in the fourth is an empty netter. So I want to show you here before I show you this goal. So with that win, Predators jump up to 66 points. They are still one more game played than the Kraken, and actually 2 more games than the Sharks. So that will be an issue going forward, but we can only worry about one game at a time, right? The old cliche. But I want to show you this first goal by Ryan Ufko, who was brought up after the Predators traded Blankenberg. They needed a replacement. They actually traded, I believe it was 5 players, and brought up all youngsters. So hopefully this doesn't get copywritten, but nevertheless, here we go. So this is directly off the face-off, and Ufko gets it here and does it. Deke 1, Deke 2, Deke back, Deke 1. Insane. I know he's a teammate, but O'Reilly was saying that was one of the best first goals he's ever seen. It's the second best Predators goal I've seen this season, behind the Evangelista breakaway where he backhands it top shelf as he's falling down. Oh, that's just trying to play whatever the next video is. There we go. Breaks 1, breaks 2, fakes back. Oh, it's so sick. That's his first career goal. So congrats to Ryan Ufko, and hopefully many more to come, because that was nasty. So today is basically going to be full hockey, because there's nothing else really to watch for, in my opinion. I don't watch NBA as much. If Dare was doing this, he'd probably have a lot of NBA up here. But WBC is off today. Everyone gets a day's rest. And there are 2 games on Friday. So, quick shout out, this one, Sharks and Bruins both are on the cusp. Bruins are in. If the playoffs started today, Sharks are out, as we just saw. But that should be a good game. There's a ton. I don't like when the NHL does this. Let me you up at the top. 14 games today, 2 tomorrow, 14 Saturday, 6. Now, after starting with Sunday, they kind of do split it up a bit more, but there were only 2 games yesterday. I don't know why it's so unbalanced, but this will be a big one. This will be a very good game, hopefully. On paper, it's a very good game. So this will be the third meeting between Tampa and Detroit. They have split the first 2, and both are looking for playoff positioning at this point. It would be a bit of a collapse if either of these teams miss the playoffs at this point. So Detroit currently has the top wild card. They're +3. Well, I guess they're not as far up as I thought. Pittsburgh. And then Tampa is looking to catch Buffalo, who is just 8-1-1 in their last 10. Buffalo is just on a tear right now. And when I say right now, I mean for the last 3 straight months. So call it a tear, or call it that's who they are now. But this should be a very, very good game. I'm excited to see it. For the next one, Dallas and Edmonton. This is a These guys always play in the playoffs. Unfortunately for Dallas, I believe they've lost the last 2 conference finals to Edmonton. I'm pretty sure. But no Mikko Rantanen yet for Dallas, so we'll see if Edmonton can take advantage. Dallas is 2-0 so far. This is their final meeting of the season. So Edmonton is kind of struggling a little bit right now. Their goaltending is pretty bad. So they're 72 points, which Utah is in the Central, so they can't jump Edmonton. Obviously, they have more points. But Edmonton is basically looking at this 67 pointers. Like, in order to miss the playoffs, they'd have to drop 5, which highly unlikely. But it'll be a good game nonetheless. And this one's in Dallas, so advantage. That crowd is very, very raucous. It's fun to watch. I believe this one's on ESPN. And then this is a personal one, obviously. The Predators need to win. They need to follow up. They have to beat the Canucks. The Canucks are the worst team. They've only got 46 points. You can't beat Seattle, who you're chasing, and then lose to the Canucks, who's literally in the basement. Let's see. 46 points. The next closest is 57. Yeah. You can't lose this game. So I'll be watching that at 10 p.m. tonight. But yeah, that'll do it for us. Let me know what you are thinking of, what you're watching out for tonight. And I will be back tomorrow with a little bit of a recap probably of this game and previews for tomorrow.